talk about what I learned from betrayal. Leadership is a passion for me, and leadership is about justice, and justice is using that leadership influence for the good of others. This has been my leadership methodologies for years, and it has been tested in the fire. Years ago, I was grieving over being taken advantage of over and over and over again. I hurt because I was surrounded by takers who were so self-absorbed in their own needs, and they never genuinely cared for me. I would trust their words of loyalty, commitment, and partnership until I was slapped in the face with sudden, heartbreaking betrayals. The end goal for their validating and honoring words was to take what they could get from me and to manipulate me for their gain. When I had served their purpose, I was dropped like a hot potato. Even though I don't believe most of these individuals lived with a conscious malicious intent or even an initial awareness of their manipulation, this reality was still a difficult and painful pill for me to swallow. Even so, I have learned so much through these experiences. Even in betrayals, though I would not wish this pain on anyone, I knew I had to make the hard choices to heal and to grow. I asked myself, will I grow bitter or become better? Will I let my heart grow hard and untrusting, or would I choose resiliency and wisdom? Here are some things that I have learned on my own journey. Number 1, while not always valued by some, I knew I still held value. I knew that I could not stop bringing that value to the table. The world needs what I carry. Number 2, my continued contribution to others increased my competencies as I worked hard to raise my personal leadership bar. Experience is always one of the greatest teachers. Number 3, through the heartache and the betrayal, I was able to clearly define my calling. I knew that even through pain, my purpose must be lived out. This continues to hold me steady to my course. See, you learn what matters most to you when you are challenged. Number 4, I learned some of the things not to do, which is so important so that those things do not sabotage what I am called to do. It is so important to learn from our present so that we can have a better future. Number 5, I was able to discern my personal saboteurs, which are too many to list, which positioned me to allow someone to take advantage of me. This alone was worth the arduous journey of healing. We are always a work in progress. Number 6, I extracted the good from the negative and learned when and where to make investments of my life, energy, and time. Number 7, I have learned that I am powerless to change another human being. I cannot work harder on somebody else's growth than they are willing to do for themselves. It's so important to assess our investments and see where the scales are wrongfully tipped and adjust. Number 8, it is not a win-win partnership if one is doing the majority of the work and the other getting the greatest benefits. This has helped me to evaluate my levels of investment moving forward. Number 9, trust must be built over the long haul, and it's not what is said, but what is done that confirms the trustworthy. Number 10, it is always good to discern when and where I should give while knowing there will never be a return, a partnership, or even a personal benefit. See, this keeps my heart pure and promotes a generous lifestyle. So, where will we invest our emotional energies? I'm sure that you have experienced usury and have felt the sting of flattery, deception, and manipulation. You, however, also hold the personal power to respond rather than to react, to learn rather than attack, and to establish healthy boundaries. It's not what happens to us, but what happens in us that shapes the trajectory of our lives. We have a daily choice to either focus on the betrayal, hurt, and disappointment, or to focus on what can mature, advance, and bring greater levels of wisdom to our leadership. Do not give your power to the past. Instead, become the best version of yourself today. I want to thank you for listening and encourage you to become a part of the StopDevaluation movement. Be sure to like and follow #StopDevaluation on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and visit StopDevaluation.com for more information and free resources. You can help spread the movement by sharing with others, leaving a review on Apple Podcasts, and most of all, by living a courageous lifestyle of using your power for good. Go out and value someone today. Your life matters, and you can make the world a better place. One word, one choice, one action of validation at a time.